Hello everyone, I'm back. Yeah, it's an odd. So yeah, I'm back from my trip to the US where I got some new streaming equipment that I wanted to show off. I actually might show off everything else I got, but the streaming stuff first. Uh, I got this new webcam. It's a Logitech C920, well C920S. It comes with a little lid. I got this big microphone. Look at this, an actual podcast microphone with the pop filter and the big articulated arm and everything. So I won't have to wear this anymore. This headset. Only reason I wear this headset because this is my only microphone. So now I can ditch the old headset. I also got this capture card. I mean, it's really just a USB capture unit with the HDMI input. Connects very cheap, but it works. And then now I can connect console games to stream them. And I also got this big plush throw that has a giant Game Boy on top, image of a Game Boy. Look at this. I believe it was Tahitian Warrior who asked me if this was going to be my new background, and I might just try it. I mean, I've made a few changes here. I put a clothesline all on my room so I can easily hang anything on the back anymore. So if I want to put a green screen or put that or another blanket. So if you're tired of the green and white black background, I I might do that. Let's see. It'll just take a little while to set up, but oh, I know. You guys want to see a magic trick? I can just count to three and snap my fingers. One, two, three.
There you go. Much better now, huh? Yeah. New headset and everything. How am I sounding? Yes. I believe the Tahitian warrior said I was a wizard. Very simple spell. Yep. This is sorcery. I just used a simple time displacement spell. Anyone can use that. Look, I'll show it again. I can snap my fingers.
And I'm back to my old setup again. And then I snap my fingers again.
And I'm back. See, it's fun. Yeah. What do you mean? I'm not acting. Come on. This is magic. It's tricks. Trickery. So I already showed my stuff again. I really shouldn't keep doing it. One one last time.
There, you happy? No, this is the last time. I can't just keep going back and forth through time like this. It's very dangerous.
There. See? So what else did I get from the US besides magic powers? uh, you guys wanted to see a game haul, right? How about this? Finally got Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. I mean, this is the one game I had The one game I wanted to get right away as soon as it got out. The other games are games that have been out a while, but I couldn't get before, and I didn't get the first time, like Kirby Star Allies. I wanted to get it, but it wasn't that high of a priority. And Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Got Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I mean, I figured since I already played Pokemon Yellow, I've already been to the Kanto region on an adventure with Pikachu, so I might as well go with Eevee this time to change it up. And I was looking for... Oh yeah, I got a couple more games that I forgot to take out, the 3DS games. I got Samus Returns and Pokemon Ultra Sun. I was kind of considering getting just Sun, because I didn't quite like the box art for Ultra Sun, but I was afraid of missing out on the extra content. But and I wanted Samus Returns, but I couldn't find it on the Nintendo store or on GameStop near as I was staying. But fortunately, I found the last copy at Best Buy, and along with that, I got these two: the Dragon's Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap, and Monster Boy in the Cursed Kingdom. I really like the animation. I played the original Wonder Boy 3, the one that's based on. This one is the Dragon's Trap is based on. Also got a couple of new amiibo. I got this one at the Nintendo store, and these two at the same Best Buy. Charizard happens to be my favorite Pokemon, so I wanted an amiibo of him. And Samus needed her villain. I already got the Samus amiibo, so since I already had these two or these three figures, the Mario and Yoshi and the Luigi, might as well get the big boy himself. Wow. These are nice figures, articulated. You can pose them. I also got some manga, Zelda manga. I already had the Ocarina of Time manga that comes in 2 volumes. And I already had the Link to the Past manga. So this time I got the Majora's Mask manga. And the Twilight Princess manga, which actually has 4 volumes. Look at this. Big one. They had other ones at the store, but they were... I really wanted these ones first. Maybe another opportunity. Or maybe I could sit up a little bit. Like this. I want to keep my head in the center. Oh yeah, I also got some clothes. Got this nice Zelda shirt. Oh, where is it? Here you go. Want me to put it on? Hang on. Oh, I know. I'll just use another spell. There you go. Now I can show it off like this. Ah. Oh, huh? And now back to the old shirt. I also got this Splatoon hoodie. Oh, once again, it's a little hard to see like this. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now you get to see it like this. Cool, huh? Gotta take this stuff. This is too hot for Brazilian weather. This is for when I travel to colder places. Back to my old regular t-shirt. There you go. Much better. I believe that's all. Yeah. I got... Oh. Hang on. Hang on, a little hard to reach over there. There you go. Also got this little guy. And this little guy. This was my starter in Pokemon X. And this will be my starter when I play Pokemon Sun. As you can see, I like the fire types. Hang on, let me put these away. Because oh yeah, this will be saved. This is just the beginning of the Wii U and Wii Virtual Console stream. Because I got back when I first heard that the Wii shop was going to close. I did a lot of research, look at all the available games, and try to see which ones I wanted, which ones I didn't care for. I tried out a couple just to see what they were like, and made a big list. Yes, I did buy those shirts at the Nintendo store in New York City. It says, yeah, on the sleeve of the hoodie, it says Nintendo New York. So yeah, I ended up making a huge list of all the games I wanted, and I practically emptied my bank account by buying Wii points so I could buy all the Virtual Console games while I still had time. I ended up having a total of like 89 Virtual Console games, and if you add up my WiiWare games from both Wii and Wii U, probably 100 digital games. Yeah, the Nintendo store is very, very nice. They had a really big screen. I once played Mario Kart 8 on that large screen. Very fun. Okay, let's check out. Let's see if this capture card is working. Hey, there you go. Now I don't have to limit myself to PC games. And try out some Virtual Console. This time it will pay off. All of the games I bought last year. Try it out. I've already played a couple of them. Got Donkey Kong. I mean, yes, I did pay $5 for the original Donkey Kong just for historical purposes, just to play, just to have the collection of where Mario started. Game audio loud. Okay, let's lower it a bit. Oh yeah, when it's okay. When the game starts, it's like this. So whenever the game starts, I'm going to switching it up like this. There you go. Much better. How's the audio now? The RCA converter, HDMI to RCA converter didn't work quite well as I expected, so I'm actually playing this on looking at the Wii U gamepad screen as my TV. I don't have an HDMI monitor, I only had the TV, a CRT TV, and I was hoping to play, connect HDMI to that CRT TV via the RCA converter, but didn't work quite well. But this is a good alternative. I can play just fine like this. You just have to look at me looking to the side like this. Yeah, like I said, I wanted to I wanted to have both Donkey Kong and Mario Brothers. So if I ever want to show off where Mario came from, I can put a little sequence of events. Like this is the first game, this is the second one. I actually played a lot of this as in the mode that is in Mario 3. If you have 2 players and you press start, you can enter the Super Mario Brothers mode in Mario 3, and I played that a lot with my cousins. This single player is not quite as much fun, but it's very fun playing this multiplayer, trying to jump on each other's head and compete and trick people into running into the enemies. Oh yeah. So yeah, I won't be playing all of the games. Hey, even fishing. Really? Yeah, I do have another controller there. Yeah, it's much more fun to play them directly instead of snapping and going straight into the end state. I got to... Yeah, we can go through all of these, and if you see, there are a couple of them that I could try out. I mean, maybe I won't play the more well-known games. I mean, everyone knows Super Mario Brothers and the Lost Levels. This one has the original graphics because the one in Super Mario All Stars has the better. The one in Super Mario All Stars has the improved visuals. The one on the Wii Shop channel has the original look. This is much harder than the first one. I never beaten this game on its own. I only managed to get to the final level, and then I mean I managed to reach not the final level, but 8-4, the castle, the Bowser's castle, the castle in World 8. That's the farthest I've ever been in this game. I watched Damiani play, and apparently there are a bunch of other worlds after that one. So yeah, maybe I'll play this on the NES. Yeah, I have an NES Classic and the SNES Classic, and I might bring it to play on stream some other day. And this was so tragic because I was 2 times already. I was on the last level of this game, and because how the Wii worked, if you turn off the power once you leave the game, it kind of saves the state of the game. So when you come back, you can go back to where the game was. But if for some reason you turn off the power of the console while the game is running, it will not save that state. And so when you go back to it, it will start over. So it happened a couple times where I accidentally pressed the on-off button on the Wiimote while I was playing Super Mario Brothers 2, the Lost Level, and I accidentally reset my game, because the Super Mario 2 actually has infinite continues. So I would just keep trying the last world over and over again until I got it. But once I did that, I'd have to go back to the beginning. I had to go through the entire game all over again. Very, very angry at that. And it happened twice. So this time, okay, no, never. I'm not playing on Wii again. I'm either playing on the NES Classic, or maybe I'll get it on the Wii U, the Wii U eShop, because then I can use save states maybe to help out, or at least to make sure I don't have to go through the entire game again. Super Mario Brothers 2 is actually a pretty hard game for me. I mean, I can easily beat 1 and easily beat 3, but 2, it's kind of hard. And you know what? Yeah, everyone knows this. So let's check out some of the weirder games, and maybe if the less known games, and maybe if there's one that you would like to see me play all the way through, let me know. I mean, if you want a Mario playthrough, a Mario marathon where I try to beat all of the Mario games, I could do that, but Adventure Island for NES. I played not Adventure Island. I played Wonder Boy on Master System all the way through. It was. It can be. That one is. Oops. I went to the. I went to the Wii menu instead. Where's my? There you go. TV and gamepad. Come on. There you go. I accidentally went to the wrong menu. I managed to beat Castlevania 1 without using save states, but 3 was very hard. I could not beat that one using save states. There you go. Now I should get to the another. I actually have the classic controller and the. I brought the controller of the SNES Classic that fits on the Wii, so I can actually use it to play the Super Nintendo games. So yeah, why don't we go through the list? If I try playing all my hundreds of games, we'll be here all day. So let's check out what I have. And don't play NES Ninja Gaiden. I could play NES Ninja Gaiden. Super Mario RPG. Never finished Super Mario RPG, actually. I started it a while ago. I think I got stuck, not knowing what to do, but then quit. And maybe I'll start over. I'm not sure. Yeah, I do have it on the SNES Classic and on here, so I'm not sure where I'm going to play it, but I might. Super Mario Kart, I managed to play all the way to beat all of the levels, all the tracks. Oh yeah, I don't. Hang on, let me go pick. Yeah, let me go grab a controller. The classic. Yeah, I need the classic controller. I don't think I have it here. Hang on. Hang on. There you go. I have this controller, but yeah, I'm not going to be using it because I also have this controller, which fits on the Wii. I actually never used it, so I might as well try it out, see how well it works. Mm-hmm. Oh, was in the middle of a race. Okay. What are the buttons again? Rainbow Road! Oh. Yeah, I think I was showing off Rainbow Road to someone when I stopped playing, so that's why it's here. Okay, let's see. So yeah, if we go Mario Kart GP, where's yeah? Where does it say? I think I think that's yeah. The gold trophies on all 4 races. I tell you, Donkey Kong Jr. in this game is very unfair. I think he has unlimited bananas. Whoa. Yeah, this is actually a very hard game, much harder than Mario Kart 64 or Mario Kart 8. But still pretty fun, I mean, if you manage to play right. Yeah, I am mostly out of practice on these games, so even though I have beaten it, I can't just pick it up and pick it up and be good at it again. There was a method to when accelerating this, yeah, make these tight curves. Oh yeah, this is the jump. Jump here. Nice. Thanks, Mr. Sid. Okay, let's try something else. It's also a little hard to playing this with this tiny screen. I'm playing like this. This is my monitor. I have the stand here. Oh, not the Wii U menu. That's the everything's on the SD card, so. Okay, okay, Mario Kart 64, which I also have all the I think this one I do need the classic controller for this. Yeah, for N64 games. I do need to use this one. So when you get all of the races, a gold trophy on all the races, the start screen changes. Do you really need a new Mario Kart? I mean, isn't 8 already good enough? I mean, we'll always use more tracks, maybe, but
Welcome to Mario Kart!
Oh yeah, this is the start screen that you get when you beat all of the races.
Mario Grand Prix!
Yeah, I think I should do.
Select your player, let's go!
Did I beat
Okay.
I think I 100%ed this. Where does it say?
Okay, select your player, let's go! Select map.
Really? Lower the game audio a little bit more. Oh, maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. I did it.
Let's go!
Let me check. 100.
Select your player. Let's go. Select map.
Oh, maybe... No. Oh, here we go. It says gold once I select. Oh, okay. I was worried that the data might have reset when I transferred to the Wii U, but
Select your player. Let's go.
yeah.
Select map.
Yeah, everything gold.
Okay.
Rainbow Road.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh, wait. I was using the D-pad to control. I forgot. There you go. Just finished playing. Just finished playing the SNES Mario Kart, so I was still. Oh, come on. Banana right before the ramp.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, this is everything is mirrored here. This track.
Let's go.
Come on, 7.
Let's go.
Whoa. Ow. Throwing coconuts. Whoa. Ah, I forgot. Forgot it was mirrored. I wanted to turn right, so I turned left. Yeah, it's very challenging to run on a mirrored track. And you're used to which way everything is. Yeah. Yeah, Luna's terrible. Not really used to. Yeah. If I ever streamed like something like this, I'd probably play a little bit just to get reacquainted with the controls and everything, so I don't suck as much during the actual stream. As it is right now, it's No, just like when Bloodworth was playing, I can't read chat and play at the same time when it's a racing game. Come on, forward.
Let's go. Let's go.
Second.
Let's go. Let's go.
Going fast enough. Ah, come on.
Let's go.
No, you don't trick me with those. The trick is to use the fake block next to the real one, so using it like this in the middle of the road doesn't fool anyone. Oh well. Checkouts. Yes. I before the stream I kind of organized my screens here on the SD card, so I put all the Mario games on the same screen. So you got Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers, Super Mario 2, Lost Levels, Super Mario 2, Mario 3, Mario World, Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Mario Kart 64, and Paper Mario. I'm still going through this game. I started it, I'm still in the middle of it, but haven't finished Paper Mario yet. Super Mario 64, last year I got all 120 stars, so maybe I'll maybe I'll do like Damiani and get all get all 120 stars on a single stream, like a big marathon.
It's me, Mario.
Obscure gems, yeah.
Hello.
I'll check. Like I said, I'm not going to. There it goes. All 120. I'm not going to play every single game, so I'm going to go through them and we'll see the. I will play the more obscure ones so you can see what it's like. I'll go over the more commonly known ones. Everyone knows Mario 64, so I don't have to play that. So let's see. We'll go over in one at a time, like I said. We got Zelda 2, the one mainline Zelda game I have never beaten. I did skip over the multiplayer focused Zelda games like Four Swords and Triforce Heroes, but all the other Zelda games, even the portable ones, I did beat it, except Zelda 2. So, and yeah, maybe I'll play that one on the NES and the NES Classic as well because of the save states. Because yeah, not that it's hard, but it can be time consuming if you are in a dungeon or a temple and you have to go all the way back. Doing this repeatedly might be tiring. I might watch Damiani's streams to get some tips on how to beat Zelda 2. Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. I never owned an SNES, so I didn't play this at the time. Actually, Zelda 2 was the first Zelda game I ever played, because back then I was renting NES cards, and I saw this golden NES cards, and ooh, I have to check out what this game is. And I ended up not really liking Zelda 2 all that much. It was only way later, when I had a Nintendo 64, that I played Ocarina of Time. And I actually borrowed the cartridge. Well, we traded. I traded Star Fox 64, and I lent Star Fox 64, and this classmate lent me Ocarina of Time, and I tried it out, and I really liked it, so I bought my own copy. And of course, I later bought Majora's Mask. I have the big box that came with the expansion pack, Yeah, memory expansion pack for the Nintendo 64, because this is one of the few games that required it. And Mega Man. I actually never played Mega Man 1 back in the day, simply because the store I would rent cartridges from didn't have the first game. I think I played 2 at some point, but 3, yeah, Mega Man 3 is the one that I owned as a kid, and I played over and over again, and drew all the characters, and I was a big fan. You might have noticed I'm a big fan of Mega Man, so so I played this a lot, and I didn't own Mega Man 4 and 5, but I rented it a lot from the place. Later I bought a cartridge of Mega Man 2. You know what? Let's start Mega Man 3 just for old time's sake. We get a nice intro music. Love this music. For some reason on my, I think the NES games look a little dark. Filters. And a little bit more color here. Yeah, there we go. Of course, I have a lot of remixes of this music on my music folder. always start with the top man first. Even, I mean, there's no actual main way to begin, but usually there are a couple that are very hard if you don't have the actual weapons, like Gemini Man, very hard if you don't have the weapon that you beat. Sparkman can be hard too. Shadow Man is very hard as well. Needleman, a little bit, but Snake Man, very easy to beat if you know how to. Hard Man, you can cheese it, but just by spamming fire button. Magnet Man can be tricky. Top Man, easily the easiest one. I think there was once an occasion where I was able to go through the entire Top Man stage without getting hit. I played it so much. Even if I don't play the other ones, since I always start with this one, every time I play Mega Man 3, I play this one, so I ended up knowing exactly where each enemy comes from. That slow down. A little trick here, you don't have to actually go all the way down, you can just fire at him from the top of the ladder. Much easier like this. The part with the big cat is the one that I'll sometimes get hit. Whoa. Let's see if I can do it this time. Whoops. Ah, come on. I thought I would go between them. Oh well, this is no longer a no-hit run. Well, like I said, the cat's pretty tricky, but I was able to defeat this guy without getting hit as well. I remember all the Mega Man 3 music from just by memory. I can hum all of them just by. No, oh, which one is Top Man? This one. So used to listening to it as a kid. Really, audio is skipping? Yeah, I think I heard this on the testings I did. I'm not sure if it's because of the bit rate. Tricky, but you can get through that without getting hit. And it's already the boss. Very short level. Yeah, this guy I can also beat without getting hit if I time the jumps correctly. Kind of hard to see in the tiny screen. There we go. Let's see, can I change this on the fly without... let's see. Does this work? I think I turned down the bit rate. I think the audio quality might go down, but maybe it won't skip as much. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's try Snake Man. I always love the music. Snake Man, Magnet Man are the best, and Sparkman. That one, Sparkman, I think is my favorite. trying the sun. Yeah, might be because I don't think my computer has any USB 3 ports, so maybe it's the capture card, or maybe. Well, let me go back to the. Let me try this one, just make sure. See if this sounds better. This is the third option for more bit rates. Let me know if it's still skipping. Whoops. Get some help back here. Speedrun strats. I always try to get this guy before he runs off the screen. Here we have Hammer Joe, is the name. Normally it's Sniper Joe, but because he throws this hammer, he's Hammer Joe. There's much I can do about it. Everything, I mean, the game audio is barely working as it is. It was before the stream was late because game audio wasn't working. Oh well. Want to show how to beat the Snake Man easily. And then maybe we'll check out the music in Sparkman, then check out another game. Okay. Whoops. There it is. It's a very tricky jump there. It's the old platformer trick of rating until you're only a little bit off the screen. Like if you jump while you are a little bit mid-air, you go a little further. There's a glitch on these that sometimes they'll move you to the side and they'll actually kill you. So I try to always jump on them as they're about to appear, so it doesn't happen. Okay, almost at the end here. Bullets disguised as cloud. Don't know what that has to do with Snake. There you go. And here's Snake Man. Normally he can be quite tough if you don't use this tactic, but if you step on the middle here, jump over him as he comes, and you go to the middle again, jump over him. You can beat him almost without taking hits. With the Mega Buster without using his weakness. He has a very predictable movement pattern, so I mean, a lot of bosses have predictable movement patterns, but this one just happens to have one that makes you able to easily dodge it. Oh, come on. There you go. Yeah, every music in this game is nice. There's no music here that I don't like. But yeah, this one, my favorite track. Well, not this one, the one that plays in this stage. Exactly when they're going to appear, so just prepare the shot. This part can be tricky, so I usually leave this stage until after I have Rush Jet, so I can go just fly over that pit. I think I heard this track in Smash. But yeah, this one is my favorite from Mega Man 3. Don't stop or you'll get blocked. Ah, these guys. Yeah, this is where I would normally use Rush Jet. Okay, that's enough Mega Man 3. For some reason they don't have Mega Man 6 on here. Yeah, I think it was only up to 5 on the Wii Virtual Console. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I didn't bother getting the Mega Man Legacy Collection, because I already have all the games here. I do have Mega Man 6 on the 3DS. 3, 4, 5, and I have 9 and 10 here as well. Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, let's give this a shot. See how well I have managed to beat this game before on the Wii, so no save states. I might stream a full playthrough again, maybe on the NES Classic, because the final boss. Reset. Yeah. Oh, there you go. See? The end. Thank you for playing. See you next. That's proof that I have beaten this game on the Wii. Now we can reset. Skip the intro. A little tricky playing on this small screen like this, but it's doable. Hey. So yeah, like I was saying, maybe I'll play this on the NES Classic, because on most of the levels, if you die at the boss, you just go back one stage. But if you die on the final boss, actually if you die on the second final boss as well, you go all the way back to the beginning of the well, there's stage 1, 1, and 1, 2, and 1, 3. It was like a world or something. If you die on the boss, you go 3 stages back So it's very time consuming. So I might play this on stream on the NES Classic, just so I don't have to replay the Last World as many times as I did playing this. This one I played the Last World a lot, because every time I died on the boss, I had to go all the way back. It's weird. I mean, if you die before the boss, you go back to the beginning of the final stage, but dying at the boss, you go back all the way. So in some cases it's better to, like, if you reach the boss with low life, a low amount of health points, it's better to die and try again until you reach the boss with a lot of more health than to try and face the boss. Weird things about this game. Okay. Yeah, I can still play this. Didn't see the bat in the small screen. I think before buying this game, I tried it out and I thought, hey, it's actually pretty fun. And I had never played before playing on the Wii. I always heard about it and how hard it was, but I never gave it a shot until last year. Go away. I actually liked it, even though it has that. Even though it has that thing about the final boss, still a fun game. Although I will not play the sequels. I heard that this one, just like Castlevania, this one has infinite continues. So this one, if you fail on the stage, you can just keep trying as much as you want. But Ninja Gaiden 3, I believe that one has limited continues, so I don't want to die and have to restart the entire game all over again. I'm okay with hard games if they have infinite continues, like Castlevania and Ninja Gaiden. Eventually I'll just keep trying so many times that I memorize the entire stage layout. I know exactly when each enemy comes, and then it becomes doable. But if you have to do the entire game all over again, it becomes way too frustrating. First death. Well, I'll save it for the full playthrough stream some other time. That is a franchise. No, I mean, you can still play as Ryu Hayabusa in the Dead or Alive games, right? I mean, maybe. I mean, if you look at the popularity of the retro games that are inspired by Ninja Gaiden, like the Messenger, maybe they will look at it and, hey, maybe we'll make another 2D Ninja Gaiden game instead of the 3D ones. So there is a possibility of a revival. So many games these days are getting newer versions, like Streets of Rage 4. Final Fantasy 1, another game that I played last year for the first time, and I got all the way through. And I'm not going to play this, just see it. Is the end screen still there? Yeah, there you go. The end. That's the ending from Final Fantasy. I remember the final boss. I had the 4 party members with I think fighter, a thief, a mage, a white. No, was it a red mage and a white? Red mage? No, wait, red mage and a dark mage. And the last boss killed all my mages, so I could not heal. Legend of Kage. I've heard about this game. I've seen playthroughs, but I've never. I mean, I've seen its videos of Legend of Kage, but I've never played myself. I got all the fantasy games here. I got Final Fantasy IV. This one I have played before. Final Fantasy VI. It says 3, but 6. Secret of Mana. I also played it last year for the first time. And I'm still going through the Phantasy Star series. I've started with the first one, which I really enjoyed. And then I played Phantasy Star 2, which it's quite interesting. Has a few interesting characters, but the overworld is way too boring, and dungeons are horrible to go through. But yeah, the story is interesting. I still recommend it. Phantasy Star 3 not very good. Very boring. The music is horrible. The graphics don't look good. The gameplay is just go one place to get a key to unlock another place, to get another key to unlock another place. Not very fun. But Phantasy Star 4, that one is really fun. I'm still going through it. Play a little bit, just a little bit. I'm still in the middle of it. Once again, I heard about Shining Force. I think I've seen, but I've never played through. I think I tried it a bit just to see what it was like somewhere. Isn't it like kind of like Fire Emblem with the tile movements? I think is that one? But yeah, I liked the original Phantasy Star series now. Yeah. It doesn't actually say Phantasy Star 4, but it is the 4th game. It says end of the millennium. So this is what it looks like. I'm still... there's a boss that I need to beat, and I'm still doing a little bit of grinding on this frozen world. You can do macros of attacks, so if you select what kind of command each one has, so you have the basic attack, and this one is a powerful. I had everyone using their powerful attacks. This is one. Yeah, well, 2 magic users and everyone else defends. So you had a lot of different setups, combinations. Very interesting. Kind of like this view from behind of the characters when they fight. Instead of having one on each side, you face the enemies. Oh, I can actually use item. I can use my Land Rover. Can't go through snow. But I can use my Ice Digger. There you go. Uh-oh. Look at this command panel. Very shiny. Everything blinking. It's actually mirrored, so they only had to animate one side of it. Kind of cool that it has the combat. I don't yet have the Brazilian Mega Drive, but I do intend to buy it at some point. I've seen it in stores, so I could buy one if I wanted. If I had the money as well. Not enough to just want to buy it. So here we have the dungeons. Yeah, another thing I didn't like about Phantasy Star 2 is that the scenario, the background of the fights was always the same, regardless of where you were. This one changes. This one changes the background depending on what environment you're in, so much more immersive that way. Yeah, I think I liked Phantasy Star 1, then, but just because of how it was. How I played it first, but I think Phantasy Star 4 is the better one because it improved that all of the issues of the previous games. graphics and combat. The story is pretty cool too. You get a lot of characters in your party. Some drop out and others go in. You have character deaths in Phantasy Star 2. There was a big character death, like way before Ares died in Final Fantasy 7. You had a tragic character death in 2 as well. Yeah, in 4 as well. In 4 there was a big character that you start playing as that dies during the game. So yeah, this was Phantasy Star 4. There you go. Next, Punch Out. Never, this one's not the Mike Tyson version, but I do have the Mike Tyson one on cartridge on my NES, but I never beat. I have reached Mike Tyson, but never beat. I do have this one on cartridge, but I didn't beat the cartridge, but I beat it on the NES, on the Wii Virtual Console. Now this is one of the obscure, weird games that I would like to stream sometime. Princess Tomato in the Salad Kingdom. Anyone ever heard of this game or played it before? Yes, it's on the NES, but it's actually by Hudson Software. Yeah, Hudson Software. There's a point when you go into a city, a town in this game, and there's the little Hudson Bee statue. This is actually a point-and-click adventure. Just start real quick, just to show what it's like, but like I said, it's pretty quirky, very weird. I might play this all the way through on stream at some point. Many growing seasons ago, there was a place where vegetables lived happily and in harmony. One day, Minister Pumpkin betrayed King Broccoli. He kidnapped Princess Tomato and stole the turnip emblem. He took them to his castle and in the Zucchini Mountains. Like I said, very weird. He sent his cruel farmies out to terrorize all the vegetables in the Salad Kingdom. Shortly thereafter, the poor king died from the loss of his beautiful daughter. But he promised you, brave Sir Cucumber, the princess' hand and the kingdom if you bring them back safely. Godspeed, Sir Cucumber. Hurry, Saladoria is down this path. The Zucchini Mountains are over yonder. I have played this before. I managed to beat it last year, but it's been a while, and I'm not sure if I remember everything, so I might still be fun to go through it all over again. Look at that. This is the celery forest. There's a baby persimmon. So you can move, look, check. He's suffering. You can check specific items. Looks like he needs water. Can I talk to him? Water. Well, I don't have any water right now, so I'll move. I'll keep going, then I'll come back if I find some water. Intersection of the Spinach Heights. I think let's go to the path to the right. Oh, there's some water. Lake Quench. Check water. It's cold and clear. Can pick up where hit, fight, praise them. Take. There you go. Take some water. You got some water in the pot. But it's only enough for 3 drinks. Should be enough. I'll go back. Go back to the persimmon baby. Give him some water. He drank it. I think it worked. There you go. Can I talk to him now? Ah, delicious. Look at his face. I'm Percy. He's the Persimmon. I just escaped from the farmies. My friends are in the melon patch. The farmies have stopped giving them water. The farmies are so cruel. We must go help the melons. Okay, so now this guy is actually your companion throughout the entire game. Look where you're going. Okay, look. Thanks for saving me, boss. Celery forest. Let's go. Maybe to the left. Yeah, this is the melon patch. The farmies put up this big fence. Yeah, one thing I don't quite like about this game is that there are a lot of sign of the fence. Look, a lot of stuff that you can't interact with. They don't show it immediately. So there are characters and locations that will only show up like if you talk to a character. Then they'll mention that place. Then you can go to that place. Or if they'll talk about something, then maybe if you go somewhere else, interact with someone, then you go back here, something will appear. So a lot of times while I was playing this game, I would have to talk to everyone and then go all over the place again, then try talking to everyone again, then go all over the place again. So just to make sure there's nothing new. There go the cherry birds. Let's see, check. Bush. These bushes are so thick. Ah, there's someone in the bush. See, now I can check again. Maybe? No, if I look or talk to someone in the bush. No one's around. No. Hey, Lolly. It's the dead end. Move to bush. Look, boss, it's Prince Lettuce. How can an unconscious man talk? I'll use water on him. Yeah. Oh, give water. There you go. He's soaking it up. There's only a little water left. Percy, it's you. Thank you for saving my life. There's a passage under the fence. The melon needs your help. I'm alright, please save the others. Minister Pumpkin's farmies will destroy all us vegetables. We must stop him. Oops. I'm alright, please save. Okay. Didn't mean to do it again. Okay. So now that he mentioned that there was a passage under the fence, now I can go under the fence. See, passage. Before I couldn't, so... We made it to the other side of the fence. So now we can talk to all of these people. Napa, cantaloupe, honeydew, and watermelon. Okay, that should be enough. Enough of a tease. Like I said, it's pretty quirky, pretty long game too. I mean, much longer than I expected. So I don't expect to go through this entire game in one stream, but could be an interesting one to go through in multiple episodes. It's a nod to Dragon Ball Z? No, I don't think so. This is another one, a kind of obscure one that I really liked playing. Euphoria the Saga. Unsoft. Very, very cute character design. Where am I? Freon, Jill, Shays. Gil? Yeah. Freon, Gil, Shays. Where are you? Look at that. this is actually a Metroidvania game. If you run around and you gather new abilities that allow you to go other places. Ew, climb over his glue. Yeah, I forgot how to attack. Maybe I can't attack right now. No, he's not Sans from other tables. I must be in another world. I have to find all my friends. Oh yeah, finding his friend. His friends are different creatures, and finding them allow you to play as them and allow you to play as them and gain their abilities. Like one of them is able to swim in water, and this guy can't swim in water. So once I find the other guy, I'll be able to go over there. Very, very cheerful and fun game. This guy can't walk on ice. He's always slipping. But, so yeah, like I said, you have to run around looking for where you can go based on your current abilities until you find a new ability that allows you to go somewhere new. You have found the crystal. Select the crystal on the subtree to see the password. Ah, this. Oops. Okay. Yeah, maybe another game I might play through on stream. Pretty fun, and maybe not a lot of people know about it. Bloodwood actually played this game before, and he almost played it again during his Wii Roulette stream. He played it in the Game Trailer days. There's a few clips on Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, I do want to do another full playthrough of this, even though I already beat it. It's a pretty fun game. Yeah, I forgot how to attack. I don't think. Yeah, maybe I can't attack yet. Oh well. I think I have up to 7 pages of this SD card menu filled with games. Let's check what else. I got the Donkey Kong Country Trilogy, like DKC2 and DKC3. ActRaiser, pretty interesting game. I beat it last year as well. One of the greats. I have beaten it before, but I would be happy to play it all over again. And Mega Man X. Funny story. When I first saw this on the store where I would rent NES cartridges. I mean, the SNES was already out by then, but I never owned an SNES. I think because I actually never owned an NES back in the day. I had a Phantom System, which is like a Brazilian bootleg version of the NES, kind of a duplicate that would also run NES games, but also ran their own black cartridges of NES game versions. It's kind of weird. So maybe because by the time I had an 8-bit video game, it was very close, very late in the NES. Yeah, it was very late in the NES's life cycle. So the SNES like came out shortly after I got the 8-bit system, the Phantom system. So didn't feel right to. As soon I just got a new video game, I just didn't feel right to ask for a new one again. So I because of that, I think I never had the SNES because I was still playing the SNES, but because of that, I would look at all the SNES box arts and covers and cartridges and on the video game rental store and look at all the amazing graphics that I couldn't play because I didn't have the right video game. And Mega Man X was one of them. And when I first saw Mega Man X, you'll notice that the other Mega Mans used Roman numerals to show their letters, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I thought, oh, this must be Mega Man 10. I thought the X was a 10 in Roman numerals. I figured, oh, where's Mega Man 6, 7, 8, and 9? The rental store only had Mega Man 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I never played Mega Man X. I didn't know it was called Mega Man X. I thought it was Mega Man 10 for the longest time. I got X2 as well. I got to the final boss of this game, but I haven't beaten it yet. I should go back at some point and finish it. A Boy and His Blob. This one's a weird one. I already played the Wii remake, the Wii version. The Wii. It's not quite a remake. It's an entirely new game, but based on the same premise of this boy who has a blob that can turn into different objects. But I never played the original. I love the remake made by WayForward. It's a pretty good game. I recommend it. But the old one apparently is much harder. Yeah. But I wanted to give it a shot just to see what it was like. But I haven't started yet. I got Super Star Wars, all 3. Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. It was one of those games that I figured, because they're licensed games, they probably won't be available as easily as somewhere else, so I might as well get it as soon as I can, when I can. Metal Slug. I actually got this because I happen to have an extra. I did the math so I wouldn't have any remaining Wii points. So I think I had 400 Wii points left, and I couldn't buy anything. There was nothing that was worth 400 Wii points. So, and this was worth 900 Wii points. So I could just add another 500, another $5, and get this for the total amount. So I would have 0 Wii points at the end. So I actually only got Metal Slug because so I would even out all of my Wii points, so I wouldn't have anything remaining. But it is a nice game, and I never played it before, so I'll give it a shot. And here you have the Master System games. I actually played a lot of Master System games, even though I didn't have it, my cousin had it. So I played a lot of the games. And it's pretty fun. I mean, the Master System was actually very popular here in Brazil. The Sega supported it well. Even after the Genesis had it already came out, they were still selling Master System as a kind of an option for lower income families. If they couldn't afford the Mega Drive, then get the cheaper version, which is the Master System, which was still a very fun console. So this game, Alex Kidd in Miracle World, and the other one, Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, and also the 8-bit Sonic for Master System that came after. I think it was released after the 16-bit one. I will be playing this, playing a full playthrough of all 3 games. One week from Tuesday. So this Tuesday we'll go back to Return to Zork. And the next Tuesday we'll be playing this. I'll be playing this. I've managed to beat this game. I can't do a full playthrough, but because it's a relatively short game, I might play other games as well. The other. Okay, this ring. Use it. It gives you fire punch. Hadouken. So yeah, I won't be playing a lot of it right now because I don't want to spoil the entire stream. But yeah, it's pretty fun. There are a couple of notes that I had to take because there are certain things about this game where you have to keep in mind while you're playing. So this is the kind of game where it's important to take notes at some points, like which items to buy and which how to defeat certain enemies. There are a couple items, a couple key items you have to pick up in certain levels, but yeah, it is possible to beat this game. I can do it, and I'll show it off. I'll show off how the entire game in a couple weeks from now. Very nice water theme, water level theme. This big skull kind of looks like it will kill you, but it just freezes you in place. Whoa. Oh, that will kill you. Yeah, Alex Kidd dies in one hit, so kind of tricky game like this. The enemies also die in one hit, and that's the objective. You have to get the little rice ball. Whoa. There you go. Now I can go into the shop. Did I get enough gold? Yeah. Okay. Buy a motorcycle. And this present. There you go. Whee! As long as I don't hit the red balls, I can... Whoop, and I hit the red ball. Like I said. I've been out of practice, so by the time I will be playing this a little bit more by the time, so I do have I will be practicing this game before the full playthrough stream, so I am able to play through it all over again. But yeah, it is pretty fun. You guys, you'll check, you'll see the entire game because. Because some of you might not know. I mean, you may know about Alex Kidd just by name, but not know what the games are actually like, or the entire game, start to finish. So that's the point of my streams, to show off games you might not know about. Instantly grabs your girlfriend. Dark Ninja, evil world. Vanished 10,000 years ago, has returned. With your girlfriend as a hostage, he plans to seize the ultimate power. I have come here to help you defeat the Dark Ninja and to rescue your beloved. As a kid, I always thought this premise was pretty cool. I mean, you get possessed by a spirit and instantly gain ninja powers. What kid wouldn't like that? I mean, it sucks that your girlfriend got kidnapped, but getting ninja powers is pretty cool. And this is actually, if you have played the original Shinobi on Master System, it is actually interesting, like almost like a parody of the bosses and enemies. You can do this and yeah. always love that. So, yeah, this game is actually pretty easy. I think the final boss is tough, but getting to the boss is pretty easy. The final enemy. I mean, I say it easy as I'm dying, but like I said, once I get a little bit more practice, I'll be able to do a full playthrough of this game as well. Once you know all the enemies, where each one is coming from, and The game is very easy. That was the point of the games back then. You played them so long that you memorized it. So that was the whole point of getting good at the game. It wasn't getting more skilled at it, it was getting more knowledgeable of it. Yeah, like I said, if you want to see this entire game, then check back 10 days from now. I'll be doing a full playthrough of this on the stream. And I also have Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System, which is actually like an 8-bit version. Well, it's not quite a port, because the game is actually very different from the Genesis version. It's a whole nother game. I mean, the graphics aren't as good as the Genesis version, but it's still a pretty cool game. I mean, like, just because Super Mario World exists, does that mean the original Super Mario is a bad game? Oh, I mean, still, even though it's an 8-bit version, it's still a good, fun game. Really, yeah, like I said, oops. There you go. I played a lot. I played this a lot when I was a kid. Actually, the funny story, this game, even though I didn't own it, I was able to beat it. And so, when I was a kid, I remember another kid from my apartment building came to me to ask me to beat the game in front of him, because he couldn't beat the game and he wanted to see what the ending was like, or the final levels. And so he just asked, hey, can you come over to my house and beat the game, beat Sonic for Master System for me? Yeah, sure, okay. Well, yeah, that would be the first time I ever did a full playthrough live to someone. And so, yeah, like I said, this will be another game I'll be doing a full playthrough. Well, I might see how long to beat each one, because I don't want to stream for like over 3 hours or 4 hours. So if it takes too long, maybe I'll leave Sonic for another time. But like I said, Alex Kidd, Miracle World, and Shinobi World aren't very long games, so I wouldn't want to make a very short stream where I only play those games either. So I'll try and beat all 3 games, one right after the other. You don't have the spin dash in this game, but you can run a little bit and get enough speed, and then press down to roll, and defeat enemies without jumping on them. This is a checkpoint here. There you go. I still don't know what these mean exactly. Maybe points I get at the end or something? Yay, bonus stage. Very different from the other bonus stages of other Sonic games. In this one you can get lives and continues, but you have to find them and then reach the exit before time runs out. Where is it? Sega. There you go, continue here. And then I reach the end. Yeah. Yeah, the Master System was actually more powerful than the NES back in the day. But the NES had all the better games, so it was much more popular. But the graphically and sound department, it was actually superior. As you might know, it's not always the more powerful console that's the more popular one. So this one has pretty cool boss fight music. Come here, you. Come down here. He doesn't use the ball and chain this one. Just runs at you. And it's the first boss, so it is pretty simple. There you go. Saved all the animals. Bridge. So, second level. Fight the guy there. Ah. So yeah, that was a tease. One more tease for the next stream where I will do a full playthrough of this game. What else I have? I got the... Oh, I got Ghouls and Ghosts, which actually is the one I like the most of this version. I like the most of this entire series. I mean, you have the Ghouls and Goblins, Ghosts and Goblins, nah, not Ghouls, Ghosts and Goblins on the NES, then Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the SNES, but Ghouls and Ghosts on the Genesis is the one that I like playing the most. I actually beat this because just like Ninja Gaiden and Castlevania, this has infinite continues, so you can just keep playing until you reach it, and you have to do all the whole thing where you go reach the end and you have to go back to the beginning and play through it a second time. I played both times and reached the ending. I remember loving the music and sound effects in this game. Whoa! Ah, the wizard! Haha, you didn't get to... I think, yeah, the wizard changes you into something. In each version, it's something else. I mean, one version of the game it's a duck, the other is a old man, and the other is a little girl, I believe. I think in this one it's an old man. Let's see. No, it's a duck. Old man is, I think, is the NES version, maybe? Oh. Yeah, I'm a little out of practice. Yeah, I don't think I will do a full playthrough of this game, because since you have to play through it two times, then you can get a little repetitive, so it might be a little boring to watch. I'm a duck. But it is still pretty fun to play. Not a big. Yeah, I think the boss is also different from the other versions. This one has the decapitated guy holding his head. Oh. What? Ah, come on. Oh, the faces on the trees. Oh yeah. Let me know if you'd like to watch me play this one. I mean, or any one of these games. Like I said, if someone say, "Hey, I would like to play. I would like to watch you play this game," I'll make a note of it and save it for a future stream. Okay. Yeah, all the Sonic games. Enjoying what stuff? Sonic 2, 3, Knuckles, the only one I haven't beaten yet. I've beaten Sonic 1, 2, 3, and 4, both episode 1 and 2, but I haven't beaten Knuckles yet. Sonic Spinball, I think I've beaten it on the Master System version of Sonic Spinball. This one, the Genesis version, it's a little trickier. I think I've beaten it before, but not since I downloaded it. Anyone want to check out the Sonic Spinball a little bit? Oh, wait, yeah. Or is everyone familiar with this? Like I said, and of course I got Streets of Rage because of Michael Huber. I got 2 and 3 as well. I want to check out the 3 games. Golden Axe. I actually got Golden Axe on the Genesis and the arcade. I have both versions on this. I've reached the final boss of Golden Axe but never beaten it. And I also got the classic Altered Beast and Altered Beast on the arcade. Arcade version is at the same time much harder and much easier than the Genesis version, because it's much harder because there are a lot more enemies on screen, but it's much easier because you have infinite credits, so you have infinite lives. Genesis version is easier, but you have a finite amount of lives, so I can beat the Genesis version. Maybe I'll do it on stream as well. So I don't know. I mean, I tried to play more obscure games, but maybe these games a lot of people don't know because they never owned a Genesis. Maybe it might be worth going through them. Play a little bit. Oh yeah, I might show the differences between them. I'll play a little bit of the Genesis version and then a little bit of the arcade version, just to show how they differ. I mean, obviously the graphics are much better in the arcade version.
Rise
Love
from your
this
grave.
Rise from your grave. Come on. Don't forget him in midair. The guy's still good. I have pretty good remix of this musical. My music folder.
Power up.
Power up. I should be using a classic controller. It's a little tough with the way the buttons are laid out. Come on. Really? Yes, I have to to let go of the D-pad to punch. Yeah, if you press up and jump, you jump a little bit higher. Come on. There you go.
Power up.
Power up. He will pump you up. Yeah, holding. Yeah, because of the, I have to let go of the D-pad. I can't press down and punch. I have to go, yeah, very hard like this. If I do a playthrough of this, I might use the classic controller. There we go. Now it's easy mode. I love dashing in midair.
Welcome to your
Now
doom.
a naked wolfman. Not very hard boss fight. Still pretty creepy that he throws his own head like that. Apparently made out of mud. The boss design is pretty cool. Second wave, very creative. A little repetitive though, but and he keeps. Yeah, when he's about to die, he just shakes a little so hard that it's kind of flickering. Yeah. Welcome to your doom. Apparently the guy who resurrected you was Zeus, and this guy stole his daughter, or is it Athena? I'm not sure. Ah! Get off me! Oh. I always thought these purple guys looked like Slimer from Ghostbusters. To knock your tail off. Yeah, once you play this game a lot, you end up memorizing exactly when the blue dogs will show up, so you can get the power up. The game is much easier if you know exactly when they're coming. In the best case scenario, you'd have all 3 power-ups by the time the boss appears the first time. If you miss one of the dogs, one of the blue dogs, you'll have to play more of the level. So yeah, now let's check out the arcade version. This one is much different than the Golden Axe. It's a pretty good port. The arcade version is not that different from the Genesis version, but the Altered Beast arcade version is pretty different. Yeah, the lizards are just like the mounts in Golden Axe with the bird beak. That's it. So you don't have the cool intro song. Don 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 don.
Rise from your grave.
You have a better sound, a better voice. You can actually hear "Rise from Your Grave." Oh, the controls are actually different. The button for punch and kick are reversed. And instead of a blue dog, it's this flashing dog.
Power up.
Power up. But the sound is clearly different, and the music, the graphics are better. I mean, there are more frames of animation. bit more effects on the punch. There we go, come on. Ah, come here, you. Yeah, the layout is different. I mean, this guy is already appearing. He doesn't appear on the first level. That demon guy. Ow. Ow. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on, I want a power up. I mean, dang it. Stuck between these stones. Is it just me, or I think the sound is much lower, the music. I barely hear it.
Power up.
No, you can actually see the transition. Like I said, more frames on animation. So yeah, I died, but
Never give up.
I can just get another credit and... Whoa. Slower transformation. Oh yeah, I basically have infinite lives. Because since I can just keep adding infinite credits. I have been go away. I can't kick up anymore.
Welcome to your doom.
It has a different voice. It's even creepier with more detailed graphics. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I die, I can just get more. Don't have to be as careful. Yeah, I like the laugh on the first the Genesis version there. So apparently this is the crystal ball that the Zeus guy is looking at, the one he shows in the beginning. Now we see what. And these guys aren't purple anymore. Now they're gray. I hate it when I'm not too far away to kick them. Hey, this was good. Back in the day they didn't wear pants. Damn. Oh, that's much faster. Not enough time to. And there's the golden axe lizard.
Never give up.
Oh, I got. What's it? Oh, three at a time. See a lot more enemies on screen at the same time. Come on. You can see a little animation of him pointing his hands. Come here. Come back. These guys are green instead of yellow. There we go.
Power up.
Power up. Ah, come on. Well, they drain your life so fast. beat this game if I didn't have infinite life. The Genesis Golden Axe I can beat. I have beaten it before, but this one, I mean, I did beat this one only because of the infinite lives, but if it weren't for that, no chance. What? I didn't know you could hook them. And this one's just a transition instead of the animation. Sound effects is different as well. I like the sound effect from when he discharges like this. And now it's easy mode again. Keep standing this back and nothing will hurt me. Come on.
Welcome to your doom.
Such a weird boss. Why do you need so many eyes? Ha 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 ha. Casting a spell on her. Okay, that's enough. Keeps going. So yeah, that's why I got both the Genesis version and the arcade version. I saw that they were different enough that I wanted to have them to try out. Okay, now we get to the TurboGrafx 16 games. I always loved the original Galaga, so I got this GA Plus on Virtual Console Arcade, but I also got Galaga 90 for the Virtual Console, or for the TurboGrafx 16. Devil's Crush, pretty cool pinball game. GA Plus, yeah. Go. Go. Pretty creepy. This Virtual Console version is actually better. Has better graphics than the Genesis version that we saw on the Easy Ally stream. Don actually played this on the Brazilian Genesis stream. But yeah, I wish he got his hands on the Virtual Console version because it's much better. Looks much better. Very fun, like aesthetic. Even though it only has this one table, I mean, it is a table with 3 levels, and there are actually hidden bonus tables that you can activate passages to get to these smaller tables. So even though it's not like a big pinball game with a bunch of different tables, it's still pretty interesting. I mean, the way this table changes and different monsters appear depending on where you hit. Pretty interesting. There was also Alien Crush, I think. But I like this one better. Ooh, keeps changing her face. bunch of little guys, almost like you're defeating these guys with the pinball. The pinball is your weapon, and you're trying to destroy all these monsters. I hate it when the ball goes right down the middle. You have no chance to grab it. Keeps getting more and more monsters. Okay, open up the door there. More guys to come up. I want to try to get on in one of the bonus tables. Have these bullet figures here. So there are 3 levels on top level. The guy is opening and closing his hands. Yeah, he closed the this rock. Only one guy left. Still not quite sure what I'm activating or what I need to activate certain things, but you will learn in playing kind of figure out the patterns. Like, I don't know why the 3 balls close to the center of the paddle over there. There you go. Alright, more guys up here. Come on, get into a bonus stage. I think one is his hand. Yeah, there you go. Nope, still not enough. Gotta be some condition fulfilled to open a portal to one of the other tables. It's like any pinball game, you have to figure out which are your targets so you can activate the right bumper switches. Hey, where are they? What these guys just keep appearing. Not enough. Something I'm not doing that I have to do. Yeah, just keep dropping here and coming back. At least here there's no risk of losing the ball. Trying different things. Oh yeah, and the guys back there, there are enemies on the left. And these are the guys that come out of the door that you destroyed on the 2nd level. So you can, if you destroy all of them out here, they won't come out in the lower level. So it's kind of there's a bit of a progression going on here. Things that you're activating, new monsters appear as you go. What? The skulls appear. I'm not sure what I did, but let's try and destroy all of them. See what happens. There, the only one left. the guy's mouth open. Maybe that's a portal to another table. Come on. I'm making progress. Come on. Before more guys show up. Come on. I think these guys in the center are just obstacles stopping me from going up into the guy's mouth, into the big skull mouth. Come on, there you go. Good. Now we have a bonus table. We have to try and defeat everyone in the... But yeah, all this game has a lot of bonus tables with different objectives. Some of them are, and I'm look at all the points. These are bonus multipliers maybe. Going to the castle in the center. A lot of objectives there to achieve. Oh, there's a little arrow pointing. I think going through this castle makes a barrier that closes the bottom. And that was the last one. So yeah, a lot of bonus multiplier 90. Good, 6 million points. Last chance. If I have to press this at the right time, if I get it right, I get one extra ball. Nope, no extra ball. Oh, not bad. I mean, I have done better before. I mean, you can see my top score there. And that was Devil's Crush. I think the Japanese name is Devil's Crash as well. That's the one that was on the Brazilian Genesis. But yeah, the Virtual Console arcade version, the TurboGrafx version is much better in graphics and music. Actually, I might check out the Galaga 90 because I really like the original. I played a lot of Galaga on my MSX. Uh-oh, my gamepad battery is flashing. I need to charge it so I can still look at the game image. Classic Galaga theme. Yeah, I might play the original, the NES Galaga. I have it on the NES Classic. So. Let my ship get captured. If I destroy it as it's coming down, I can get a double shot. I have to be careful not to destroy my own fighter. There you go. Destroy them before they even can come. This is one of those games where you don't. There is no ending to this game. You can't lost now. I think if you reach level 25, it just starts repeating. You getting faster and faster. So there is no the bonus level. Yeah, it's a pretty different from the original version. You hit all of them, you get a lot more points, and more points means alive, so it will be a lot easier to hit all of them if you have the double shot. Cute music. What is that? I've never seen that. Some meteor. So yeah, it's a pretty fun game, but I think I like the original better. Even though the original has the repetitive sound effects as well. Not any better, but I think it's fun. And it can get pretty challenging too in the later levels. Let's see, we're almost done. I think I can check out we have Rondo of Blood or Dracula X Chronicles, I think. Dracula Chronicles X, I think it's called. Here it just says Castlevania, but I got Super Smash Brothers on the original one on the Nintendo 64, which I never owned the cartridge. I rented it once because it was mostly a multiplayer game, and I didn't have a lot of people to play on my Nintendo 64, so I never bothered getting it. Star Fox 64, Mario Party 2. I got this, I believe, on free on Club Nintendo. It was one of the yearly rewards, and I might as well get it. I don't have anyone to play it with, but Kirby 64. I mean, the combination of powers is pretty fun, but it's also very frustrating when you get to a point where you need a certain combination and you can't go back and get it. You kind of have to know ahead of times. I hate that when Kirby games do that. Sin and Punishment. This is a pretty weird game, but I heard it was interesting, so I tried it a bit. I think playing with this classic controller, it kind of hurts my hand. I think it would have been best if I had a actual N64 controller or a cartridge to play this on, but I'll maybe check it out. So maybe I'll play this on stream. Star Force. This is pretty hard. I have no hope of ever beating this game. This has like 26 levels. I can only reach level 4 or 5. I always rage when playing this game, so I won't play for very long. Already. I normally don't die on the first level. Interesting mechanics. Oh, this guy. Can I beat this? Oh, no. I know, I'm not supposed to shoot it before the I want to try the guy. There's oh, game audio is loud? Yeah, this. Sorry. Lower it a bit. Oh. There you go. I'm using the my headphones are plugged into the gamepad, so my audio is not the same as the audio you're getting, so I don't know when the audio is loud unless someone tells me. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, there's a challenge to destroying that guy that combines and forms into a single piece. There we go. If it flashes white and then I start firing, nah. Have to be really fast. Very, very hard to beat it. Oh well. Well, like I said, my battery is almost dying. I don't want to have to go get a cable. So let's try and check out the remaining games before time runs out. I mean, I was planning to stream for 3 hours, and the battery of the gamepad lasts for 3 hours, so it would even out. Oh yeah, this is the last of my Virtual Console games. Now it's the WiiWare games. I got World of Goo, Cave Story, Castlevania Rebirth. I beat it, very fun. Tetris Party, of course. Gotta have Tetris in every console I have. This is a pretty fun game. Lost Winds, Winter of the Melodias. I mean, if it's not very well known. Oh yeah, the Winter of the Melodias is the sequel to Lost Winds. If it's not very well known, I might play this on stream. It's a pretty fun WiiWare game. 2D platformer. Fluidity, one of the games the Allies played. Lit. Yep, this game is pretty lit. It's a very interesting puzzle by WayForward, a puzzle adventure where you are in a dark room and you can only walk on lighted areas. This one's available for PC. It's pretty interesting too, but on the Wii version it uses the gyro controls to rotate the environment. So it's like a platformer where you can rotate the world. Maboshi's Arcade. It's just 3 mini games, not very interesting. And Strong Bad School Game for Attractive People. This is episode 1. I first found this game on WiiWare. I played it with the mouse pointer it's a point-and-click adventure game, so you play with the pointer. But eventually I got it on PC. It's a pretty fun game. I recommend it, but I only have episode 1 here. And here you have the Club Nintendo exclusives that I got. Doc Lewis Punch-Out. Then Ultra Hand. I have Grill Up with Ultra Hand. I never actually played this. I downloaded it. Haven't played it yet, but it has one weird trailer. You should look it up on YouTube later. The trailer for Grill Off with Ultra Hand. Pretty weird. The Zelda Skyward Sword save data update. The thing that there was a glitch, a bug in Skyward Sword that could freeze the game if you did certain things in a different order than you're supposed to. Then this fixes the game save. Oh yeah. This is just a punch-out game where you fight Doc Lewis, the trainer. Let's check it out a little bit. We still have a bit more time. But yeah, this should be the last game. You can maybe try out I can try checking out my Wii U Virtual Console games. Yeah, I only got it because I had the Club Nintendo was shutting down, so I only got Ultra Hand because I happened to have the exact amount of Wii points, of Club Nintendo points remaining to buy it. So why not? Might as well get this extra game before instead of just wasting 80 points.
You get the sweet taste of victory from training, Mac, not from.
Oh, this one's actually full screen.
Get ready to study hard, Mac. This is called Old school. Keep it clean. Duck this one.
Whoop.
Keep it low. Dodge.
Oh yeah.
Dodge.
Oh, he tells you what to do. But
Oh, no. Come on. That's the one I taught you. Come on. No way. Go. Oh, that can't be.
it's very quick punch out. Just like it should have been a DLC character, but the Wii didn't exactly do DLC very well.
That's the one I taught you.
I wish they, if they ever port
Come on.
the original Punch Out for the Switch, they should include this
That's the one I taught
mode.
you. Dodge.
Ah, come on.
Learn your lesson yet? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it clean. Dodge. Duck
Not-
this one.
Oh, duck this
Keep
one.
him
Okay.
up.
Oh, I defend.
Dodge.
Ah, come on.
Come on. Come on, man.
My timing's all over the place.
2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it clean.
Okay, let's try.
Come on. Oh, come. That's the one I taught you.
Okay.
Dodge.
Round 1.
Son, you got to give 110% out there. I know mathematically it's only possible to give 100%, but you got to squeeze that extra 10% out there for me, Mac. All right, Mac, baby. Ding, ding. Keep it clean. Come on. Oh, that's one I taught you.
I think on the if I
Duck this one.
defeat this guy, whoa,
Keep him up.
oh,
Get
come
low.
on.
Huh?
If I defeat him on one round, he
That's the one
starts
I taught
eating chocolate, and then you have to knock the chocolate off his hand before he eats, or he'll get his health back.
Come on. No way. Come on.
But I don't think my timing is all over the place. I don't think I'll be able to show that. Oh, there you go.
This chocolicious.
Ah.
Come on.
Almost.
You're out. Come on, Matt. Don't cry. Let's give it another go, son.
One more try.
Get ready to study hard, Mac. This is called old school. Keep it clean.
Give him one more shot.
Come on. No way. That's the one
I think I learned it.
Dodge. Oh, no. Oh, I telegraphed that. Duck this one. Huh?
Aha.
Oh, too fast. Huh?
I learned your move.
Get
Oh,
low. Dodge.
I have to wait for him to see.
Dodge. No.
Dodge.
Oh.
There you go.
That's the one I taught you.
Come on.
Come on.
What?
Dodge. Oh, go. Oh. I
Trying to
telegraphed
provoke him
that.
into attacking.
Duck this one.
Oh, I meant to put down. Ah, come on.
Dodge. No. Go. That's the one I taught you.
Oh,
Come on.
my gamepad
Learn your lesson yet?
ran out of battery, so now I have to use the OBS screen, which is slightly behind.
3, 4.
Oh, yeah, this was the last game I was going to show playing anyway.
Dodge. Oh, no.
See if I can play this with a slight delay.
Chocolicious. Come on. Duck this one. That's the one I taught you.
Let's see.
Keep him up. Get low.
Huh? Well, now I have an excuse to. If I lose, it's because of the
You gotta give
OBS delay.
110% out there. I know mathematics. All right, Mac, baby. Ding, ding. Keep it clean. Come on. Come on, Mac.
Want to try and get a freebie.
3, 4.
Better to just wait for him to attack and
Keep him up.
counter.
Get low.
What?
Keep him up.
Ow. Ow.
Dodge. No way. Go. That can't be. Come on. Oh, no.
Okay, I'm getting
That's what
a
I
little
taught
bit
you.
lucky.
Duck this one.
Oh, dodge. To dodge the...
Keep him up.
Oh, come on. Yeah, the front punch is much quicker, so it's... Whoa. A lot harder to dodge in this with this delay.
That's the one I taught you. Keep him up. Get low. Keep him up. Duck this one.
Ah, come on.
You're
Well, maybe some other time.
Come on, man. Don't cry. Let's give it another go, son.
Now I have to use the bar on top of the Wii on the TV. Oh yeah, it was. I kept using like game screen still. Game screen still has the filter. Yeah, it's too bright. Properties, no filters. Where is it? Turn off the color correction. There you go. I forgot it was still on. But yeah, I think it only looks bad when on the actual game screen, on the menu screen. So, oh yeah. Let's see if I can use a classic controller maybe to switch the. Can I switch the view to show the menu, maybe? On the Wii U? Because I do have a couple other Virtual Console games on the Wii U. Let's see. Yeah. I put this, and then... There you go. Yeah. I have... Well, I have Mega Man 3 and Super Mario Bros. 3 here, so they are repeat buys. I have the original Metroid. All of these are I already beat, by the way. Zelda 1, Castlevania 1, Earthbound, Mega Man 7 and X3, Kirby Superstar, Kirby's Dream Land 3, which I didn't quite like it quite as much. Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, pretty good. I got Minish Cap. I never owned a Game Boy Advance, so all of these Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, Metroid Fusion, I was only able to play on the Virtual Console. And Super Punch-Out. Oh, the original Galaga is over here. Look. Castlevania 3, the one I was only able to beat with save states. And Dr. Mario and Earthbound Beginnings, the first mother. So yeah, these were my Virtual Console games on the Wii and Wii U. I mean, I don't have any. Yeah, all of these are pretty well known. I don't have any obscure ones on the. I didn't get any obscure ones on the Wii U. Especially since the Wii U eShop is still open, so I wasn't in a hurry to get as many as I could on this one. But the Wii one was the one where I tried getting all of the games while I still had time. NES remixes. Started playing through Tokyo Mirage Sessions, but I still need to play a little bit more. I haven't got back to it yet. It's okay. I think it's a. So far, it's only a 7. Not that interesting, but I'm still in the very beginning, so maybe it will get better later on. Got the Shantae games. Mario Curse and Half Genie Hero, Dr. Luigi, and Mighty Switch Force. I actually had a lot more digital Wii U games, but I had to delete them to make room on the internal memory. I never got an external drive for my Wii U. Maybe I will at some point, because I still like to play the 5th, I think, Fatal Frame. Yeah, Fatal Frame 5 is the Maiden of Black Water. But it's digital only, and I didn't have space for it in my memory because of the when I got my Wii U, I actually got the Wind Waker bundle, mostly because it came with this cool gamepad with the Zelda markings. Look at that. I mean, it's pretty interesting that this is essentially a Zelda machine because I have every mainline Zelda in this console. I have the Zelda 1, 2, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I can play Skyward Sword, and I can have Wind Waker. I also have Twilight Princess HD, and I have Breath of the Wild on Wii U. So, and the portable. I could buy the portable ones on the eShop, but I already have them on DS. But I also have the Minish Cap here, so all the Zelda games are playable on the Wii U so far. I mean, when the new Link's Awakening and the Cadence of Hyrule game comes out, then those will be Zelda games that will not be playable on the will only be playable on Switch. But so far, this is Wii U is a Zelda machine, so it fits that it has the gamepad with the Zelda decorations. Unfortunately, the Zelda Wind Waker was a digital download, so it takes up a lot of the internal memory. And I still haven't beaten the HD version. I did beat Zelda on the GameCube. Well, I never owned the GameCube, so I beat it on the Wii. I'm using a Wii as a GameCube. But I still want to beat the HD versions. But since I've beaten the GameCube version not too long ago, it was still fresh in my mind. But yeah, this was the virtual console stream. So let me know if you'd like me to revisit or play one of these games again at some point. If you enjoyed one of these, I already plan to stream the Alex Kidd and Sonic Master System games. Maybe I'll stream the Princess Tomato game. I might stream Ninja Gaiden, a full playthrough of Ninja Gaiden at some point. So I already have a little bit of a list of future streams here. But if there was one that I didn't include on this list that you'd like to see me play, let me know and I'll make room for it on the schedule. Yeah, I hope you liked all these stream upgrades, the new microphone and new headsets. And now that I have a separate microphone, I can use this separate headset. Don't have to use the old one anymore. The new webcam is much. I mean, because of the limitations of my PC, I can't use the new webcam to its full potential, so I can't stream or film in 1080p 60 frames. Since my PC only has a USB 2, so I have to limit the resolution of the webcam and the frames of the capture card. But still, yeah, it's still much better than the old webcam I was using. Because I only used it because it was what I had when I started streaming. And now this time I got this equipment just for the purpose of streaming. Still might get a better light because yeah, as you saw, the lighting kind of changed from when I first started streaming, because I was using the outside light, the daylight from on one side, and I have a lamp on the other, so both sides would be illuminated. So I might get a second lamp to illuminate both sides of my face equally, instead of using just the window and the lamp, because as the stream went on, it got dark. So now I only have one source of light on one side of my face. So it's a little darker if you compare when the stream began. But yeah, that was it. Hope you enjoyed looking at my collection of virtual console games that I bought a year ago when the Wii shop was closing down. I still haven't beat. I do intend to try and beat all of them. I'm still going through them, so it was worth it in the end. I liked all the games I played and all the games I got. So yeah, that's. Hope you enjoyed, and if you like the retro games, make sure to follow the channel. I'll keep playing a lot of these I'll alternate between console games and PC games. I still have a lot of retro PC games that I want to stream, but thanks to this capture card now I can play some. I can use play some NES classic games and SNES classic games. Maybe some of the games on my PlayStation 3. I have some PlayStation 1 games in my PlayStation 3 that I could stream as well. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you check out my previous streams, previous videos. So, thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye. Bye.